Hello. Hi,
Good
everyone.
evening.
Ooh. I'm getting an echo. Let's figure out why that is.
Bethany, it's not like we've been doing this for over a year now.
I know, right? Isn't that crazy? Okay.
Izzy says, I'm not the only one that doesn't see Bethany and Kathleen, right? Yeah, no. That's just because we just went live. We were two
Yeah.
minutes late. We're so sorry.
Does everything sound okay now?
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody can
Kathleen,
hear
you look
us.
sultry.
Thank you.
What's going on? What's your sweater say?
It says, meow.
Is this also rented or is this new to you?
Oh, it's rented. You know who it is? It's Rachel Antonoff.
Who's that?
You know Rachel Antonoff, she's sister of Jack Antonoff from the Bleachers, formerly Fun, formerly partner to uh,
Lena Dunham.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Right on. It's very cute.
Oh, thank you.
Very cute. Hi, everybody. How's it going? This is Lenny's first time joining us, which is surprising. What's
Lenny.
up?
Wait, Lenny. I can't believe that this is your first time.
Isn't that crazy?
You know why? Because Lenny is an admin on the Facebook page now, the Facebook
Yes.
fan page, so that's why she's joining us for the first time.
Yes. Yes, Lenny, I'm wearing white because this is the coziest sweater I have, and it's really cold in our house. So I needed to be cozy and comfortable, and then that's what I'm doing. And I also apparently have some sort of mark here.
Oh, wait,
So,
well, we're speaking of marks. Can you see? Can you see that I
ooh,
put makeup over my pimple patch?
smart. God bless a pimple patch.
I mean, you can see like the pus that it's collecting underneath, but like,
Pimple patches, I don't know where they've been all my life. They're the best.
they truly are.
It's the best. Like, so you can, I have two spots here
Mm-hmm.
that this one I'm surprised did not create a crater in my head.
Wow.
Because that's like, when this is so gross. I'm so sorry.
No,
When
no, this is
something
my favorite topic.
when like you have like a painfully large blemish
Yeah.
and you know that it's not going to survive the night, so you just sort of have to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
This was one of those where it was so bad that it actually left a hole in my head,
Yeah.
and pimple patch sealed it all up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I texted you the other day. I said, Bethany, I looked in the magnifying mirror for the first time in a long time. And are there people out there who look at their pores, see that they're full, and just leave them and don't touch them? Because I can't do that.
No, it's nearly impossible. Um, I use Megan. I use what's that brand? It's like First Aid or something, where it's
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
peace out fingers. I
Mm-hmm.
use them.
Yeah, but a lot of people just buy the hydrocolloid patches, and like cut circles with their own scissors, and they save a ton of money that way.
Okay, right on. It's not Starface. Let me look them up really quickly.
So, Crystal, I've used Dr. Jart in the past. They're just so expensive. I cannot afford them with the amount of pimples that I have. So, I've been using. Does anybody know that cute new toothpaste? No, no, not toothpaste. Band-Aid brand where it comes in the tin. I think it's called like Wellies or something.
Yeah.
And they come with like unicorns on them and stuff. They make pimple patches, which is basically just a simple hydrocolloid patch, and they're really really affordable.
Um, I use Peace Out. That's what
I've,
it is.
I've
The
seen
Peace
those
Out
at
acne.
Sephora.
Yeah, those are the only ones that work for me. I've tried other ones. I've tried like the
Hmm.
star ones. The star ones don't stay on my face.
Yeah.
These are like thicker, and I think that I don't know, something about my skin. These are the only ones that actually like stay on my face the whole night. When I use the
Yeah.
star ones, I would wake up the next morning and the sheets would just have little stars all over them from like, I don't know, them falling out. But yeah, they work really well. I like them an awful lot. I'm gonna make sure. What are they called? Peace Out.
Peace
Yeah, and
out.
I get them at Sephora.
You should link them. Put them in the
Yes.
chat box. Uh, Crystal says I buy them from the Course RX. I buy them from TJ Maxx. I used to work there and hunt for them when we got new beauty products. Wait, Crystal, what other types of like really good deals did you get on beauty products at TJ Maxx? Because I was always under the impression that TJ Maxx was stuff that was expired or stuff that kind of fell off the back of the truck in terms of beauty.
I always just assumed it was like overstock.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Like they ordered too many.
Innisfree. Oh, Innisfree is my favorite sunscreen. Love Innisfree.
Love Innisfree.
Yeah, I put it on this morning.
I just linked the acne dots. I use Supergoop for SPF because it doesn't have a white tint to it, which is nice.
Yeah.
Ellie used to dumpster dive at the TJ Maxx.
Wait, what did you get? That's pretty amazing.
Nice. You shouldn't buy skincare with active ingredients like retinol from TJ Maxx because they're often stored in less than ideal conditions. Oh.
Interesting. That's good to know.
Interesting.
Thanks, Molly. Preach.
Jess, your health spending account pays for it. That's amazing.
Yeah. No. This is Bethany. This is what I'm about to do. So I think it's an FSA left over from my old job, an account that I just never closed because it's independent of your company. Anybody can open an FSA or an HSA, I believe. And what I'm about to do is I'm going to open my CVS app, figured out everything that I purchased this year that will be covered by it, take money from my bank account, put it into my FSA, and then send them the receipts and then pull the money right out. And that becomes tax-free money.
And it doesn't expire after a year?
So that's why I've got to do it for all.
Oh, gotcha.
Everything that I've purchased this year because I wasn't. They give you a credit card and you can like pre-put money in.
Yeah.
And I didn't do that, so now I just need to backload and then take it all out.
Cool. That's smart. Oh no! They started smashing it before trashing it the last couple of years and ruining the fun. That sucks. Why can't people get useful things out of the dumpster?
Or
now you're just truly creating waste.
Why can't they donate it and then like donate it to a charity who can sell it, right?
Yeah. That's just like that just seems cruel.
I know. I agree.
Kathleen, you told me you want to showcase your new milk frother.
Okay.
But you said you first texted milk brother, which I immediately got grossed out and got a stomach ache.
Listen,
but
I'm
milk
close
frother.
With my brother, but not that close. Ew. Okay, this is my milk frother. I need to. Let me just run and get an extension cord. Okay, I'll be right back. I promise. Hold down the fort while I'm gone.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, not hot burp. She's like, I want to show my new milk brother, and I was like, ooh. Lenny said, Bethany, my wife wanted to thank you and Dennis for reading my letter on the check-in. Lenny, I'm looking at Beethoven right now. Does your wife want to see him? Lenny so generously sent me the bust of Beethoven that, hi Saida, that freaked her wife out. So she's happy somewhere he's left. Okay, good. Well, he's right over there. He does have dead eyes, but I love him very much. So thank you again for that. Great, Dennis yelled at you yesterday. Okay, I'm going to show the buds. Kathleen's going to come back and I'll be gone. Okay, now that Kathleen's here. Okay, now I'll be gone. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, yes. I heard that Bethany, because I have my AirPods in, I heard that Bethany was talking about the bust that Lenny sent her. Okay, let's see. Gotta move my light filter and plug this baby in. Has everybody had their first hot chocolate of the season yet?
Okay.
Bethany, have you had your first hot chocolate of the season yet?
No. Come on, camera, focus. Come on, buddy. You got it. Come on.
You can do it, little buddy.
Please. I have not, Kathleen. Have you?
No, I'm about to have it.
You're about to.
I'm going to make it in my milk frother. Which is why this is the best milk frother in the history of milk frothers. Okay. Oh, there's the bust. How does Beethoven go? Bum, 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 bum.
Look at that.
Bum, 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 bum.
Look at those eyes.
I'm choking on my own saliva. Bethany, that's actually really creepy.
How does Beethoven go? Here's his back so you know it's him.
Okay. So, ready for my demonstration. You know what? I need to, you know those little cameras that we have? I don't know if anybody else in the chat has them or uses them. Bethany, you know, like our little DJ Osmo Pocket things?
Yeah, our Charles Osgoods.
Yeah, our Charles Osgoods. You can go live with them if you get the right connection.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So.
The darkest eyes. The devil's eyes.
So this is my Maestry house. I bought it because it was green, and I was looking for a milk frother. It ended up being the best thing ever. Maestry house. Okay.
Maestry. Okay.
Maestry. I'll put the link in the notes. And so this is what the inside looks like. Basically nothing.
Okay.
And this is the little tool that's on the inside.
Oh, okay. It's like a little propeller.
It's like a little propeller. The whole thing is done using a magnet. So there is a magnet in the bottom of here, and the magnet moves, spins this, and it froths my milk. Now,
prove it.
Okay, I'm about to.
Prove it.
Now, here is the beauty of this milk frother. Never have you before seen a more useful and gorgeous milk frother in your life. So,
I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen a standalone milk frother ever.
Okay. So I have emptied my Swiss Miss indulgent chocolate, you know, like the one that's extra chocolatey.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Now I've got some milk. I'm going to put some milk in there.
What, is that a whole milk? A 2%?
It's whole milk. It's whole milk. I was making a recipe with whole milk, so now I get to indulge in whole milk. You know what? Whole milk is like not as bad for you as people say, because it has protein and fat to sustain you. Okay.
Lenny says, I have a little one, but this looks a lot nicer. Are any of the parts dishwasher safe?
They all are dishwasher safe. So usually there's a top, but I'm not going to put it on because I want to tip the computer to show you, and nothing ever spills out. So here I have 3 different settings. I can choose a low froth, which doesn't heat up the product in there, and that's for if you're adding foam to like an iced coffee.
Cool.
Okay. Then you have a medium froth, which, you know, like cappuccino, latte, whatever, but if you want frothy, which is what I always do, right? So
yeah.
I put it on the highest setting. Then I can change the temperature to how hot I want it. So it has 120, 140, has 160.
Wow, that's hot.
And then it has nothing. So it just froths cold liquid. So you can make the cold foam from Starbucks.
Oh, shoot.
Lenny, it also works with non-dairy milk. Not as well, but it does work. But you can't mix a little bit of dairy milk and a little bit of non-dairy milk because it's going to fall flat. It's got to be one or the other.
Emma said, I'm obsessed. I hate my manual one. It doesn't do shit for oat milk, no matter how much I punch it. Like, yeah. I think that's your first problem. No matter how much I yeet it across the room.
Okay. I have set it to 100 to 40 degrees, ultimate frothy, and I'm putting it on. Okay.
Samantha, Kathleen is showcasing her new milk frother. Let's cap on that, Gray. Absolutely.
Look at that. Can you see?
Kathleen, this is majestic.
I know, Bethany. It is majestic.
That is char. These are all slang we came up with during the check-in yesterday. Let's cap on that, which means let's capitalize on this.
I will, let me find it. Oh, shoot, I turned it off. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Premature stoppage.
Premature stoppage. And so it doesn't even need the top on it. Isn't that
amazing?
This is
a majestic creature. Where'd you find this? This?
I got it on Amazon. Look at that.
Okay. Crystal, char means something is so fire, it's been charred. It's better than fire. It's char. Your milk frother is char.
Okay. I'm logging onto Amazon right now so I can pull the link for you.
So is it still frothing as we speak?
Oh yeah, hang on. Let me show you.
You know how like a parent with a child, like with a toddler, will continue living their life while the toddler is like squirming in their lap, but
Yeah.
like they're a pro moms or pro parents, so they're just like
Yeah.
whatever. That's you and your milk frother. You're like getting stuff done with your
Yep.
milk frother in your lap.
It's the best thing ever. I keep inviting my friends over for lattes, and they're like, "We don't want any lattes. Stop asking us to come over.
Our tummies are hurting.
Our tummies hurt."
Gail asks a good question. Does it shut automatically when done?
Yes, it beeps, and then it turns off when it's maximum froth.
Now, may I ask, how much do they want for that?
Okay, I'm about to tell you.
Okay, tell us.
They want $89.
Less than I thought you were going to say, actually.
Aubrey said $264. No, it's $89, and there are some gadgets that I've purchased that are truly shit, and I never use them, but I use this all the time.
So what all do you use this for? Because I'm starting to be sold, you know? I'm starting to like...
Yes.
I was like here, and I'm coming to here.
Okay, hang on. Pull it. Milk frother. I'm getting the link for you so you know the exact one that I got. I'm pulling it for you right now.
Okay.
So I'll tell you what I use it for. So I'm making hot chocolate right now, and it's starting to heat up. I can feel it starting to like get a little bit of heat. And yes, it does take longer than putting a cup of milk with some powder in it in the microwave, but it is so aerated when this is done that the indulgent factor is just up. It's like it is sky high. Okay?
Why did you not work for QVC? You know they were having auditions recently.
I know.
Damn, but all you have to do is move to Pennsylvania.
I don't want to live in Bucks County, okay? We've been through this before.
But you could work for QVC. You could
I
write
know.
your manicures off on your taxes.
Okay, I just linked it. How dare you, Maggie?
What colors do they come in?
So I have the green one, but it comes in, I'll tell you right now, it comes in black and it comes in silver. But truly, the reason I bought this was because it was green, and then it ended up being a superstar product.
I mean, amazing.
I know. It's still, Bethany, it is still I better stop this before it froths out of the machine, because
It's getting so big.
It's getting so big. Look at that. That's incredible.
Okay, have you tried it with non-dairy milk?
Yeah, I have.
And it does okay?
Yeah, no, it does fine. Oat milk is the one that I get the best results with.
Okay.
But it does work for, like, if you just want a cold foam to put in your iced coffee, and it doesn't need to be super fluffy, almond milk, it works just fine with that.
How hard is it, asks Courtney, to milk an oat? And again, great question, Courtney.
But
I have a nipple. Can you milk me?
you know what works well? I know almond milk isn't good for the environment, but if you buy the extra creamy almond milk, I have no idea what they put in it, but that works well.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me walk you through how I make my latte, right?
Yes, please. This is fascinating.
Okay. So I get this machine out. I do
What
my
time
base
is it?
first.
Not to interrupt. What time of the day is it?
It's like in between 7:30 and 8:15.
Okay, paint a picture for us. Are you in pajamas? Are you wearing some type of caftan? What's going on?
I am usually, because I've been really getting in touch with my body. Now sometimes I will just sleep in underwear, but still a top, like a crew neck sweatshirt, and my underwear. Right? Okay.
Cute.
So I come out into the kitchen and I give my morning hello to my family, which is, as I'm walking down the hallway, I go, "Where's my family?" And then every time I walk out of the hall into the living room, it's just Neil sitting there, like, on his phone or his laptop.
Tippity typing away.
Yeah, with the cats around him, and I'm like, "There's my family."
It's amazing.
And okay, so Neil's already made the coffee. It's in our coffee maker. You know what? I think that he takes a little more than half of the pot, but he's the one who makes it, so
yeah.
whatever.
That's fine.
Okay, so I do my base first. I do a little bit of milk, just a touch of milk, but I usually drink my coffee black. But when I'm doing this, a little bit of milk, coffee. Sure. I froth that up. Okay, that's my base, and then I do more milk and just a touch of coffee. I put in some Trader Joe's vanilla bean paste. Okay, I will sprinkle in some of the low glycemic coconut sugar. Okay. And then sometimes I'll put a little splash of Baker's imitation vanilla because it performs better taste-wise than the actual real vanilla, which is triple the price. Okay.
Okay. Emma, by the way, Emma is like fully gotten on this train and put her seatbelt on. Samantha has a good question. Are you frothing the coffee right now? Like, not right now, but like in the morning.
I do, and I know a lot of people don't do that, but I just like the overall frothy mouthfeel.
Yeah, it's a good mouthfeel.
Like, I don't want to be hit with a lot of froth and then just like hot dark liquid.
Yeah,
I want to ombre out of my frothy latte.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You don't want an instant hit of froth only to be slapped across the face with a black liquid.
Yes.
You want a froth that goes into a cream.
That goes into like a froth, but like a little less froth, right?
Yeah.
So then when I do my topper, which is like milk, a little bit of coffee, all of my vanillas, I'll sprinkle some cinnamon on top with my cinnamon cracker, right? And then I pour it over my coffee. I fold it into the coffee.
Fold it in, David. You fold it in.
Okay. I don't know if you just heard the machine beep.
Uh-huh.
But it did, and that's pretty hot. And so I'm going to show you what I'm working with right here. Look at
how foamy this is.
Look at that. Okay.
That little guy.
Now I'm going to pour it for you into my cat lady mug. Okay. I'm going to.
Wow. Now that's just.
Look. Is that not the most. Don't you just want to take a bath in there?
I
do. Want to take my clothes off, pour myself a glass of wine, and pull up some naughty videos and get into my cup.
Can we partner with Montecito or whatever this company is?
Oh my God.
Like.
I wanted to really show you what the frothy mouth feels like, okay?
What we're working with. David, are you currently high?
Oh.
Because I bet this is amazing high content.
I'm telling you, you can't, oh my goodness. If you really wanted to like really do up your hot chocolate in the right way, you would shave some chocolate over the top.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
I know.
Now, some people are talking about coquito. I bet you could froth some coquito. And that would be amazing. I think Jess said they'd froth their coquito.
This is amazing, Bethany. I'm telling you.
Samantha.
It's like I'm at Serendipity right now, sitting next to John Cusack and Kate Beckinsale having their famous hot chocolate. Honest to goodness. I gotta tell you, Kathleen, again, your talents are being wasted not being on QVC, because when we started this here live show, roughly 25 minutes ago, if you had been like, you want to buy a milk frother, I would have said like, no, when will I use a milk frother? It's been 25 minutes. I am like, well, apparently I need a milk frother. Look what I have. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Okay. I gotta do this. I'm sorry. I can't help myself because nothing pairs better with fluffy hot I have to open it in the middle of the bag because that's the only place where I can get it open. Neil's gonna be so mad he hates it when I do that. Okay.
Courtney says, Marshmies.
Okay. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Would anybody like to come over and have a sip? I'm gonna get closer to the camera.
Wow.
Look at that.
That's a beautiful thing.
Uh-huh.
We really, I don't remember who said it earlier, but we really should like slap a logo on those and sell them.
Okay.
Can we sell those can we like buy a bunch and then resell them? Is that legal?
I'm going to up it again. I'm going to put a man in my hot chocolate. I'm going to put a mini gingerbread person from Trader Joe's Bethany.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if I didn't have this frother, this man wouldn't float. But he right now, my friend, this is a hot tub for him.
It's like he's in the Dead Sea.
He is not sinking. Not sinking.
Look at that little guy.
That is how beautifully aerated my hot comforting drink is right now.
This is yeah, Liz, great point. Total QVC vibes. 6 easy payments of $20. Oh my god, I got it, her nose. How fun and playful.
Oh my god, if this were a date, I'd be like, excuse me.
Where's Neil right now? Is he in another room watching this, getting totally turned on?
No, he's at the Devils game.
Right on.
Sports ball.
Kathleen, this is great.
Thank you.
I have nothing to I can't rise to the occasion in this way.
I literally just wiped off all my makeup when I did that.
Yeah, no, totally.
I'm gonna get it from other parts of my face. I'm going to reallocate.
Tatiana, I also love the show and tell.
That's
this
right.
Is great.
What's the last amazing thing? Anybody in the chat? What's the last amazing thing that you bought on Amazon?
My credit card cannot fly out of my purse any faster. I know, it's a shame. Zaida, right? There should be some sort of hotline. We need a call to action.
David bought pimple patches. Gray bought scale rulers. Interesting.
What are scale rulers? Are those like if you're trying to make a scale model of something?
Hope got a portable squatty potty. Oh, you got to get that for going home for Christmas. Love it.
How does that work? Wait, what? How does that work?
Lenny says, I got my cat a puzzle, LOL, waiting for it to get here.
Is it one of those like makes him slow down for eating puzzles? Oh, I see. Portable squirrel, look at that.
Megan got pepper spray, a sunrise alarm clock, a rechargeable candle lighter, aka a mini taser. Oh, is it the USB candle lighters? I've been thinking about getting one of those.
Japanese foam paw print hand foam soap dispenser.
I'm passionate about soap dispensers.
Wait, what? Everyone's talking about these USB candle lighters. What are those?
Yeah, you haven't seen them?
No.
You can charge. So instead of, you have like a candle lighter with the I guess there's like gas in there or something.
Yeah,
you can buy them now where you can charge them USB and it makes a spark and that's how you light your candles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Big hit, says Megan. People really love them.
Mm-hmm. They do.
I like it because my husband can't steal it to light a blunt. Wait, so it won't light a blunt? Wait, does it produce fire?
That's amazing. That is amazing.
How does it not light blunts, but it lights candles?
It's like, honey, where's my lighter? I just want to light my lavender candle and relax. And he's like, sorry, used it to puff up this blunt.
It only works on wicks. Interesting.
Really cool.
ID police identity theft protection roller stamp. Now, what the hell is that?
What is that?
Saida, what's that?
Emma got a replacement hair finishing stick. Hair finishing stick.
You guys, these are all things I just don't know about. Wait.
A new knee brace and a steering wheel. Are you going to DIY your steering wheel? Because I don't think I recommend that.
Oh, you should totally DIY a steering wheel.
Is it rude to eat cookies while we're on the live stream?
Absolutely not.
I'll spit that. I'll save it for later.
Police identity theft protection roller stamp. Conceals your info with just... Why is it called police identity?
Interesting.
What are you protecting? Oh, so you just like... So instead of like shredding stuff, I see.
Oh,
okay,
it's one of those roller rubber stamps. Okay. Bethany, don't you have one of those?
No, but I need one.
I've seen them. Samantha says I should eat my cookies. Thank you, but I will nibble on them like a lady. I just baby birded myself because that was the piece I spit out before.
Crystal said, off topic, my boyfriend purchased a 70-year-old Sunbeam toaster on eBay. He loves it because it automatically toasts and then presents itself without any levers. It just presents the toast.
Wait, I have to go get something. I gotta show you.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm getting it from my freezer, okay?
Wait, Jess, got an emergency tourniquet and wound care kit because I'm going to so many concerts and festivals next year. Jess, that's very smart. Great for getting some. Yes, Christopher, I actually have the very same thing. I think my mom gave it to us as a housewarming. It's so great. It's like steel rods, right? And they like roll out over your sink, but then roll back.
Okay. I'm here with another show tell. You ready?
Okay.
Okay, so I found this in the Whole Foods freezer section this weekend. And it is something called the Better Bagel.
Okay.
And I forgot breakfast because I was busy. Oh, because I was teaching a podcasting class to children.
Which we also have to talk about.
And so I didn't eat breakfast and I had a lunch, but I was still hungry, because you didn't eat breakfast,
Yeah.
So I came home and I had a bagel at like 3 o'clock, and I'm still full from this bagel because the Better Bagel has 25 grams of protein in it.
That's so much protein.
And then I put about 2 inches thick of cream cheese on top of that.
Perfect.
One bagel has as much protein as 4 eggs.
Good Lord.
And as little sugar as 1 celery stalk.
The Better Bagel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Better Bagel. Really good.
Sweetie, will you give me a Medicino, please? I mean, would you mind also grabbing me a sparkling water, please? I love you very much.
Samantha says I need to stop influencing. I just want to share my good finds with everybody.
This is all very exciting. This is all awesome. It has everything.
I mean, the better bagel has kept me full for hours. When was the last time that you had a bagel for breakfast and your blood sugar didn't crash and you're hungry an hour later, right?
I know.
Because it's all carbs. This has the protein to back it up.
And if you put that thick cream cheese on it, you get that fat that's going to like carry you through the rest of the day.
Christopher, it's not a New York bagel, but I toast it. So that's why I started thinking about it, because y'all were talking about the toaster. Mm-hmm. Samantha wants to know what's in it.
Yeah, what's in it?
Water, modified wheat starch, wheat proteins, which is where the powder comes from, potato starch, fiber, extra virgin olive oil, garlic, onion, poppy seeds, salt, yeast, enzymes. So really nothing.
Ooh, it's got enzymes in it.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Is it vegan? I think it's vegan. Yeah, look at that.
It has that little V on it.
Yeah. Look at that.
Lenny said if there's no barley, it's not a bagel.
Well,
I don't know if I even would know
I didn't know that.
Thank you so much.
Is there barley in bagels? What's that song? Toasty oats and rosy dotes and little lambs like barley.
Maresy dotes and dozy dotes and little lambs
like
barley. A kiddly divey too, wouldn't you?
Is the word barley in that at all?
No.
Mm.
Ooh, this one's good. Wait, this is
What are you
blueberry
drinking?
pomegranate. Now, we're not typically a bubbly family,
Really?
but it was slim pickings at that Target that evening. And so
I thought you guys were you guys started buying Polar because
we were buying Polar,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
but we had to go to Target, and the Target did not have Polar. They only had LaCroix and Bubbly and then like their own brand, and so we got their own brand and then Bubbly.
Look at the foam. Look, it is
at that.
still maintaining a decent medium peak.
It looks like a peep.
It does. I mean, it is still foamy. It didn't fall flat, right?
No, it didn't fall flat.
Okay. I was in the elevator before. It was me and 2 dudes. One dude had a big jug of water, like one of those Poland Spring things that you put in the thing and then you have the tap.
Yeah.
And the other guy had some Gatorade and a case of Polar.
Okay.
Bethany, I swear to God, I'm not even making this up. This shit fucking happened. Okay. I'm like in the back. Okay. I'm holding 100 feet worth of Ethernet cable. And one dude says to the other dude, "Have you ever done Spindrift?"
You ever done it?
And I was like,
done Spindrift.
I wanted to chime in so bad, but I was like, Kathleen, you're a wallflower. Just observe what's happening here and then walk away. And the guy holding the polar was like, oh, no, this isn't spindrift, this is polar. And then the other dude was like,
Yeah.
no, have you ever done spindrift? And the other guy then realizes that this dude isn't asking about like drugs or like, he's asking if he's ever done spindrift.
Have you ever done this other brand
Yeah.
of bubbly water?
And then he's like, no, haven't tried it. And the dude pushing spindrift is like, once you go spindrift, you never go back.
You never go bin drift.
You never get. And I'm like, dude, just let this complete stranger just carry his seltzer and his Gatorade to his apartment and leave him alone.
Sorry to this man. I do not want to hear about spindrift.
He's like, it's got that stuff in it, the real stuff.
What
I'm
stuff?
like,
What stuff does spindrift have in it?
it's got real juice in it.
I don't want that.
No, you do. I mean, he's right. Once you go spindrift, you never go back.
Spindrift. Wait, spindrift. So it's got juice in it?
Yeah, it's got probably like a tablespoon of real fruit juice in it. So each spindrift has like 10 calories. It's actually really good. I like it a lot.
But it's also real expensive, right?
Yeah, you got to get it on sale. Or at Costco. I like the Costco packs.
It's interesting. Yeah, yeah, Jess, I'm the same way. I want the bubbles to be painful. I
Yes.
want there to be so much carbonation that when I drink it, it feels like knives stabbing me in the back of the throat. That's why, like, I have my soda stream, and you know, they're like, push it down, push it down, push it down, you're done. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Push it down, hold it down until the bubbles stop.
would
And
be
then you're
re-
done.
You would be really good at giving lobotomies, Bethany.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. If when you take the bottle out of the soda stream, it does not sound like a rocket launch, you've done it wrong.
I have what I know. I talk shit about Waterloo because I don't like their design, but the Waterloo pineapple is very good. But the design is so old fashioned. It literally looks like this can was created at the Battle of Waterloo. Like, give me a break.
We were just Dennis and I were just talking about this. There was this period of time in the 80s. If you look back at 80s logos where they wanted them all to look like they were from the 50s.
Yeah.
So if you think of the TV show like Cheers,
Yeah.
you know, it's that like flowy, sort of old-timey. There was like so much of that going around in the 80s, and that's Waterloo is what that reminds me of.
Yeah, that is. Oh, so Emma says that she's into the Trader Joe's winter sangria flavor seltzer. And
Ooh.
I've been reading about this. People on Reddit say that it is quite excellent, but I haven't been able to get my hands on it yet.
Are people, you think they're stocking up on it?
Maybe.
Hoarding it?
Don't even get me started. 2 maximum people, then walk away.
Now, what's Hannaford?
Hannaford.
Hannaford.
AFAB, where you live.
Oh, it's a
Okay,
market.
It's a market.
Peppermint seltzer. That sounds really good.
I'm thinking, what would with a splash of cranberry juice? Like unsweetened cranberry juice?
I mean, you really could just do whatever you want, you know?
You really could, yeah.
My Trader Joe's has been slow. Oh, Megan.
I know.
Yeah.
You gotta travel. You gotta go out of state, like, once a month and hit up a good one out of state.
Yeah. I haven't, I don't know where our nearest Trader Joe's is.
Oh, I looked it up for you, and I know. I'll tell you when we're
Is it in
off.
Connecticut?
It's in Connecticut.
It's Connecticut, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta go to a different state, Bethany.
The Joanne Fabric. There's not a Joanne Fabric near me. We have to go to Connecticut for that, too.
Yeah, I think you probably have to go to Connecticut for Whole Foods, too.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
dropping something off tomorrow at this, like, I had to find a women's shelter because I have this, like, dearth of, like, baby products. It's a very long story. Not a dearth of baby products. I have too many baby products. And so I needed to, like, it's a very long story. But
Did
I've always
you just reveal that you and Dennis have, like, a sexual thing
No.
going on with baby
No,
products?
no. How dare you?
Bethany.
Ew. No. But I needed to find a women's shelter to, like, drop all this baby stuff off at. The nearest women's shelter, Connecticut.
Huh.
Like, far away, too.
Why doesn't upstate have any women's shelters? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a Trader Joe's in Yorktown. I don't know where I am compared to Yorktown.
I do. It's not good. Connecticut's closer to you.
Okay. Yeah, we are kind of like, Connecticut is more of a suburb now to us. Because it's just like there.
Tori says, I want to try Dough Ball whiskey, but it isn't sold in my state. Never heard of it.
Dough Ball whiskey.
If it's brown, put it down. I don't drink that shit.
Oh, I love a whiskey. Dennis, this is the other thing about living with someone I'm not used to. They notice when your whiskey bottle gets empty fast. They're like, didn't you just buy that giant bottle of whiskey? And I'm like, shut up. Shut up. No one likes you. All your friends are dead.
Oh, Izzy, what's for dinner? Izzy said their dinner is finally ready.
Mind your business. Truly freezer pops. Is that like Truly like spiked seltzer?
Oh yeah, that's what it must be. True. I know my friends have had the Truly the flavor pops.
Ooh.
I'm not into spiked seltzer. I love seltzer. I don't love spiked seltzer for whatever reason.
I should try it.
You would probably like it.
Great. It is crazy. So being from the Midwest, like states are far apart. You drive hours. Like to get through Wisconsin, it's hours and hours. It's really, that was one of the weirdest things moving to the East Coast.
Yeah.
Is how close these tiny little like wrist bone states are, where they're all just like someone broke their wrist bone and then like they scattered the bones to make the states.
Before dispensaries were legal in New Jersey, Neil and his friend would drive up to Massachusetts, go to the dispensary up there, grab some lunch, and come home in the same day. And it was like, how many states did you hit on the way up?
I know, it's so weird.
It's like 4 states up, 4 states back, and it's in one day.
So little. The states, they're so tiny.
I mean, it also helps that I'm at the top of Jersey, so I'm very close to Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and New York.
Doesn't matter. It still counts.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, everything. Yes, Christopher, moving from New Jersey to Colorado. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Christopher, which is the better state?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because, you know how I feel about Jersey, but I know Colorado is for very active people, and I'm kind of down with that. I like hiking.
Megan, where are you? You could hit 3 states in a day. South Carolina. Okay. Yeah.
Georgia.
Yeah, it's fun.
North Carolina, South Carolina.
We're doing the drive to Minnesota again. So we leave Monday. And we're like getting it down now. We're going to the same hotel, the same guy who works the front desk. This will be our 3rd time seeing him now. He always says the same thing to me the first 2 times, which is, we put you on the main floor, because I know that dogs get nervous going in the elevator. And I clearly have a cat.
Yeah.
And it's totally.
And do dogs get nervous in elevators?
I think maybe some of them do. I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
If you're a dog, you get into an elevator, the doors close, the doors open, and everything has changed.
No, you're right.
Crazy.
Yeah. That's kind of like I got into an elevator once with my drunk friend, and she was totally fine. And then the doors opened, and then she was delusional. She didn't know what happened. I was like, it was just an elevator, girl. She's like, how did we get here? An Uber? I was like, what are you talking about? You were just in my apartment. Shut up.
Whatever happened, and you can plead the 5th if you want. Whatever happened with that friend who got so drunk she got really mean? Are you still friends with her? What happened there?
The one I called the police on?
Yeah.
We're still friends. I saw her a few days later. I said, if you were my sister, I would have checked you into rehab the next day.
Yeah.
I have a video that I want to send to you of really what happened, and she begged me not to send it to her, and she wrote me like a thank you note and got me a gift and stuff. But
wow,
we have not been hanging out as much.
Yeah,
because I am putting distance between us. So
good for you. Good for you. Less about the drinking, more about there seemed to be some behavioral issues that came to the surface. Yeah. So Ellie, I think about her too. That was like if you don't know what we're talking about, that was a previous live show, maybe 2 months ago, maybe 3.
It was I think the last live show in August.
Okay. Yes, good for you for setting those boundaries. I agree, Angela. Yeah.
You got to do that sometimes. Bethany, what did you get everybody in your family for Christmas?
This is a great question. I'll tell you when I figured it out.
Yeah.
My sister texted me today to let me know that one of her daughters wants a mood ring for Christmas, and I was like, "This is awesome! I can do this."
That's
Let me
easy.
look. I have
That easy peasy.
totally easy.
Yeah.
Um,
I went to
Mom.
Five Below today.
What?
I went to Five Below today.
Ooh, is that a store?
Why, Bethany?
Sorry, I don't know these things.
Bethany.
What's Five
All right.
Below?
It's just like really, it's like the dollar store, except everything costs $5 instead of $1.
Shut up! Is that where? Is there? I bet there's one in Connecticut.
I bet there's one in Connecticut too.
Wait,
Ellie
Five-
is mad at you too. Ellie says, "What, Bethany?"
Five Below. You know what? Now I can picture the logo.
Yeah.
I think I always thought it was a bar.
No, it's not a bar. There's some really interesting stuff in Five Below. You should go in there with your pods and listening to something good and just like very slowly walk around because there are treasures, truly.
So I Googled Five Below near me, and you know how Google also has those little buttons that are like maps, shopping. One says below jobs, and I definitely misread that the first time I read it.
Yeah. Below jobs.
Yeah, there's a Five Below in Connecticut near me.
You gotta go. I mean, don't drive all the way to Connecticut just
No,
to
I'm
go,
going to
but
drive all the way to Connecticut to see a Five Below.
if you're there, go. You know what I did like about Five Below is that they had wrapping paper with Santa on it, but it was Santa of all different nationalities.
I like this.
Yeah, me too, right?
Ooh, you can get a, what's his name? Flex Astronaut. What's his name?
George Clooney.
Who's this one? Dennis. Who's this one?
Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Flex Astronaut. Buzz Lightyear, thank you.
Oh, so wait, so what's on the list for Mom?
Okay, Mom. Empty. Don't know yet. Jim, my stepdad.
Yeah.
Empty. Don't know yet. My dad, he asked for these decorative balls.
What kind of decorative balls?
They're like these sort of
D's balls,
brownie-
Aubrey says.
brownie red balls, like this big, with like different patterns on them, and then they come with their own ball tray.
Are you gonna tickle your dad's balls?
I'm just, shame on you. Shame on you.
I'm sorry, I couldn't, Bethany. I just couldn't help myself.
And then I'm also going to get him a jug of Fireball, a handle of it, because he loves Fireball so much. And his sister, he just introduced my aunt to Fireball, and she drank 3 tumblers of it for breakfast.
Ugh. Oh my God, your people are way too tall. Because the shorties in my family wouldn't make it through that.
She's 6 feet tall, so yeah.
Yeah. What about your sisters?
Don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know and don't know.
You can use my Uncommon Goods account if you want the free shipping.
Thank
I'll
you.
I'll send you my login. It's
Thank
the password
you.
that I usually use for everything. I think you know it.
I have no. Has anyone else been so? Like, this is the most far behind I've been on holiday shopping ever in my entire life. Like, I've never been this bad before, but I don't know what happened. I don't know.
I have stuff for almost everybody except for my nephew, because what do you buy a 16-year-old boy?
Jergens.
For jerking off? You're not wrong. Yeah. No.
I literally, I can't think of. I don't know. Yeezys? No, not Yeezys. Boo to Yeezys.
no.
Those are shoes, right? We don't like them.
Those are shoes. Wait, I will show you. Oh, here. This is what I got. I get something small for all the women every year. And so I got this at Whole Foods as like my small stocking stuffer.
Nice.
the Relax and Restore collection.
Oh.
And it basically is like a sample of like all of these different products in the store.
Fun.
And I got them scrunchies from Uncommon Goods that has a secret pocket in it.
That's great.
So you can like put your key and your money in there if you or your jewelry or whatever if you're in a situation where, and then you could tie your hair up with it, and then like nobody's gonna be like, is there good bounty in your scrunchie?
You know what? That's what I'm gonna get Nicole.
Yeah.
Because she runs, Lord knows why, or from whom.
You know what is another, and I swear, Bethany and gentle listeners, this is not a commercial for Uncommon Goods. Yes, they sponsor us.
But no, they did not sponsor this.
No. I also got for Neil's mom from there a sunflower growing kit. So in the summer, she's got this whole kit. She's got everything she needs so she can plant sunflowers in her backyard.
Hidden pocket scrunchies. You get 2.
Yeah.
You get 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I need.
That's a good one, right?
Lenny. Ooh, Lenny. I got my sister's boyfriend a safe that looks like a book. Where'd you get that?
Cool. That's awesome.
Is there anything you ladies want? Oh, Harrods. Ooh. Crystal, if you go to Harrods, can you get one of them teddy bears that's like 6 feet tall? The ones that are human sized?
If you go to Harrods, go to the counter where Mr. Bean works, because he'll sprinkle lavender into your package.
Set it on fire and then blow it out.
Well, your wife is shopping in a different part of the store and you're buying a gift for your mistress.
I use that Mr. Bean example anytime I talk about that one speakeasy in the West Village that was over the Five Guys burgers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Garrett, yeah.
It took them so long to make one cocktail because they were basically doing that. They were like setting a lavender thing on fire and like waving the essence over it and then throwing it away. And then like doing another thing like blessing it and then like cursing it, and it would just take forever.
Or they light a piece of cedar and then they put the glass upside down on top of it so the essence of the smoke gets in the glass.
And then in the meantime, you're on an awful date that's taking far too long, and it's taking it even longer because, you know, Mr. Bean is making your cocktail. You end up sorry, I'm on my microphone scratching. You end up getting a cocktail that's like this big.
I know.
It's $18
or more,
and it just tastes like cedar.
I had Neil's birthday party there one year, and in the winter, that bars in general in the winter, at least the ones in New York City, are miserable because everybody has a heavy winter coat because you're not driving anywhere. You need a heavy coat. Because your ass is walking. Yeah. And it's not like the suburbs. I had a friend come to the city this weekend, and she didn't have a coat, Bethany. It was 40 degrees. And she didn't have a coat. And she's like, oh, you know, I really don't get cold. And I'm like, girlfriend, running from the car into Target and then back to your car and then into your house is different than getting on a subway, waiting on a platform, and then walking 10 blocks.
Yep.
And she was freezing. She was like,
yes, of course she was.
I was like, take my blanket scarf, wrap it around you.
Jesus. Oh, yeah. Gail asked, did you go to the dirt apartment?
I didn't yet. No. My friend Megan is coming next weekend, so we're going to do that then. Yeah.
For those of you who missed last week's live show, there is an apartment in Tribeca on Wooster Street that is just filled with dirt.
Yeah.
It's free. You go in, you look at the dirt. You can't walk around because it's got glass up to the waist level. But nothing on the walls. It's been dirt since the 70s. I don't know why there's not mold everywhere.
Is that dirt like getting aerated?
I don't know how they do it, but it's just dirt.
I took a walk up Fifth Avenue this weekend to see all, you know, like the windows and the Christmas decorations and whatever. It is not like it used to be.
Really?
So Saks Fifth Avenue, right by Rockefeller Center, right where the tree is, you know, they do a whole light show with music and lights in the front, on the front of their building.
Yeah.
And that kind of was basically the only store that was really, truly decked out. You know how you used to be able to walk up Fifth Avenue and every store would have elaborate displays?
It was all the windows were like, they would like unveil their windows.
Yeah. And it truly wasn't like that. The only one that still has cool stuff is Bergdorf Goodman, and that's kind of like the last store if you're walking uptown on Fifth Avenue that does anything. But like, stores don't do it anymore. I don't know if they're trying to save money or whatever, but it's really quite sad. Yeah, Gail, it's very sad.
I think it's, I mean, my guess is it's a money thing. That's, dude, this, I only lived in New York for 10 years, and I saw a huge change from just the 10 years that I lived there. It's not the same city anymore.
The magic was gone. There was nothing. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I was really shocked. Anyway.
Yeah. Everything like New York-y has sort of disappeared.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I know
what you mean. And now everywhere there's a fucking Minnie Mouse in every corner that wants to take a picture with you and ask you for money. And I'm like, get away from me!
Get away! Also, stop taking your head off. It's really upsetting me.
So, and also, like, if there's a crowd, costumes do not fit into crowds. They're so bulky.
Yeah. Yes, everything is stuffed into Bryant Park. My mom misses the hookers in Times Square. All right,
your mom must miss the 80s.
Yeah,
because Rudy Giuliani cleaned all of that up.
Yes, I think I saw David maybe ask. Yes, this is our last live show of the year.
It is.
And yeah,
it's sad, kind of.
It's sad. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's fun to get like 2 weeks back to back. But yeah, and then I leave for Minnesota on Monday. Kathleen, what are you doing for the holidays?
I am really kind of doing nothing. I haven't even put up my tree yet. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of like a Grinch this year.
Yeah.
Where I'm just so tired I want to hibernate for the holidays, you know?
Yep. I think that a lot of people understand that.
Honestly, I just don't want to do it. I don't know.
Do you go to your mom's? What does it look like?
I'm gonna probably go to my mom's on Christmas Eve and then go to Neil's family's on Christmas Day.
Okay.
And I might take the cats with me to my mom's house for a couple of days, just so we don't have to keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I really have no plans. I had lunch with a friend today, and she's like, "What are we doing for New Year's?" Because like nobody has discussed any of it.
No.
And I was like, years prior, we would have had this planned out. Like October 31st, we would have known everything, like what we were gonna do for New Year's. I said, you know, like, I'm the one with the biggest apartment, so I'm just like, everybody come here, you know, we'll sit on Mega Couch for New Year's Eve and we'll make dinner or whatever, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds nice.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna do. Nothing special. 2 of my friends have new boyfriends that they're going to be bringing.
Okay. Have you met them?
I have not. And actually, one friend has 2 boyfriends right now, but neither one of them have asked her to be exclusive. So she's like, fuck it. She's like, I'm going to date both of them until one of them asks me to be exclusive, and hopefully it's the one I like more.
Yeah, or like until you feel like it's time to be exclusive with one of them. You know? Like if you're...
Yeah.
But if not, fine.
She's breadcrumbing.
Yeah, yes, she sure is. Lenny's having a New Year's Day brunch.
Oh, that's fun.
Aubrey said, last year my husband and I stayed in, made steaks and lobster tails. Fancy night in. That sounds fun.
The best filet mignon comes from Costco.
It
It does.
David, what's an appy New Year's party? What's that?
Where you have only apps.
Oh, fun. That sounds fun. I love apps. That sounds great.
When they're half priced, too.
Emma's going to be glued to the TV watching Michigan play sports ball. Yeah. Sports ball.
Yeah.
All appetizers. Yeah, I love appetizers.
You know what game is so fun and people don't talk about it anymore? Heads Up. You know the Ellen DeGeneres game where you
Oh my
go like
God.
this, and people like act stuff out, and if you guess it right, you like click, you put the phone down, and then another thing pops up. So underrated, and you don't need like a board, you don't need any supplies, all you need is your phone. It really is such a good game.
Are you going to be doing that for New Year's Eve?
Yeah, probably. I love
Yeah.
playing that with my nieces.
Yeah. Maybe we should do that. I have no idea what we're doing for home. I don't know. I don't understand what happened this year, but I'm very out of it.
Oh yeah, I hear you.
Super out of it. So I saw who said that they're ahead of the game this year. That's so impressive.
It did. It flew by, Gail. You were
Yeah.
so right. Oh, Hope, what concert are you and your... Oh, the Avett Brothers. Oh, that's really fun. I know a lot of people who go to the same concert every year on New Year's Eve.
Really? Wait, that's an option?
Yeah, Fish plays Madison Square Garden every single year.
That's really
It's-
fun.
Some venues, like Joe the drummer, who's not on here right now, he
Yeah.
plays at the same cabaret bar for New Year's Eve every single year.
That's fun.
And I saw him last weekend at Radio City when he was doing his show there.
That's cool. Did he get to be lifted up in the orchestra pit
Yeah.
and then brought back down? That's awesome.
And the orchestra pit has a little dome right at the top, and he's right there in the dome, and it's very
Oh,
cool.
That's
Yeah,
so awesome.
it's really cool to see him
Yeah.
on there.
He's great. He's badass. I think when I saw Waitress, he was playing
Oh, really?
because this was before we like knew him very well, and so
yeah.
I only saw his DM later. He was like, "I'm playing tonight. Do you want a tour?" And like I didn't see it until I went home.
It is just people who are professional musicians. Like Bethany Dennis has a history being a professional musician, and our friend Miran, who we talk about on the podcast a lot, she's a professional violinist.
Yep.
And Joe, the drummer, is a professional drummer. To me, that blows my mind.
It's crazy.
That, like, I would have to practice, and I still would never be good enough. I have to practice every moment of my life. And like, there are some people that are just innately born with this talent, and my mind explodes just thinking about it.
Well, and Miran was training from like being a very young girl to do this, and like,
She went to that fancy school for kids who
Uh-huh.
have professions. Yeah.
did you hear about the Met getting cyber attacked?
No.
The Met got cyber attacked. So right now it's like all general admission tickets because their ticketing system is fucked. So
Oh, I better go because I'll get good
$50
tickets for Jen. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
so like they're losing money because they can't sell the more expensive tickets.
oh,
So everything's $50.
we should go see a show that Miran is playing in the new year. You should come
Definitely.
to the city.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I love going to the Met. Yes, Hope, Sandra Bullock and Kate Blanchett are being real sexy and stealing jewels, and Rihanna's pretending to be a custodian.
That's
Like
right.
anyone would believe this glamorous, gorgeous woman walking around being a custodian.
SantaCon was in New York City this weekend, and I couldn't stop thinking about. Oh shoot, Bethany, is that the episode that's coming out this week? I don't want to blow anything.
I think it is, but I don't think you're not blowing anything.
Okay. Bethany tells a story on the pod this week about how a bank was robbed in San
Yeah.
Francisco
Yeah,
during
yeah, yeah.
SantaCon.
Yeah, because you just blend in.
You just walk out of the bank with all that money, and the police are like, he's dressed like Santa.
Yeah, he Thomas Crown Affaired it.
Yeah, he did.
It's so cool. I mean, not cool. Don't rob banks, but like if you're going to rob a bank, do it during SantaCon.
Yeah, I mean, it really is not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
I couldn't stop thinking about it this weekend.
Like, there is no other costume
yeah.
that everyone wears the same thing. Because we talked like during the episode, like leprechauns, everyone can interpret a leprechaun differently, but
Yeah.
Santa is Santa. We all agree that the Coca-Cola version is the version we want, which is red.
Yeah.
It's like a jolly white man wearing a red outfit,
Mm-hmm.
and you blend right in.
Angela says, Courtney, that's what we do with my in-laws every year. There are 4 couples. Each person brings something worth $25, usually gift cards, cash, or scratch tickets, and we do a Yankee swap type game, so everybody has something. That's good.
Cool.
My mom's side of the family, we made the decision a couple years ago not to give gifts.
We still do. I like it. I think I'd be too sad to like not buy gifts for
Why?
my sisters and
What if you just bought like a beautiful box of chocolates and somebody else brought a beautiful board game or puzzle, and everybody brought one beautiful thing, but it wasn't like a gift giving thing, you know, and you spent time together drinking and doing these beautiful things.
I think part of it is that I get so excited seeing them open the thing that I got for them.
Okay.
You know, it's like I really do, like, as much as I feel like I'm behind this year, I really do love like looking forward. Oh, they're about to open the one that I gave them. And like there was one year that there was this Christmas movie that we grew up with that only played for 1 year, and because it was a little bit brutal and they took it off TV.
Oh, that's right. You talked about this on the pod last year.
Yeah, it's called The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus. It's a Rankin and Bass movie. But it involves like children murdering each other, and like it's real weird. But anyway, so at one point Santa Claus, like in his early years of being Santa, he like makes this wooden cat, and then all of the orphans are like, I want a cat like that. And I had always wanted that cat growing up because it looks so cute. And so I went on Etsy and found a carpenter, and I had him carpenter these cats. Like, I took screenshots from the movie of like different angles of the cat. I sent them to him. I was like, can you make like 5 of these? Yeah. And he did. And I gave him out that year. And like, so that was the best, because it was like, you know, I got so excited seeing everyone like actually get this thing from our childhood in their hands.
That's very cute.
That is the stuff that I love.
So you're not just going to Macy's and buying Charter Club cashmere on sale.
No.
Which is what I got my mother-in-law.
She'll love it. You know what? She'll be happy. She'll be thrilled.
She likes cozy crew neck things. So I was like, I'm going to get an oversized cashmere sweater and call it luxury.
Call it luxury.
She doesn't have to know that it was $49.99.
Fashion. Do you have your ukulele?
I do.
Is it time?
Yeah, it's time. Does anybody have any New Year's resolutions? Like, what is everybody doing for their resolutions this year?
Oh my God, Crystal, I would love a Snuggie.
I remember Snuggies.
Yeah, I never had one. They look amazing. Lenny wants to write. Angela wants to give fewer fucks. Tatiana wants to text people back in a timely manner. Fair. Very fair.
Okay. What is a good song? I haven't tuned this thing, so whatever. Stop procrastinating, as he says.
Look, those are identifiable notes. You're fine.
All right. I gotta move some of these accoutrements out of the way so I don't
some of the frothing.
Spill froth everywhere.
Ooh, Aubrey, you're hoping to buy a house next year.
Oh, that's exciting.
Fun. AFAB wants to get their life together. Fair.
Same.
Stop mixing wine in my Lexapro irresponsibly. Fair.
Same.
Fair.
Okay. Moving this. By the way, the stuff that I didn't pour into my it's still frothy.
My goodness.
I'm telling you. Ooh, my ear pod. Hanging out of my ear. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna pull up some chords and like we'll just sing a song together, okay?
I think you had a request for Eartha Kitt's Santa Baby.
You must think I'm a musician. I mean, I know that song, but like, all right, I'll pull it up.
Pull it up. I bet you can do it. You know what? If anyone can do it, you can do it. It's you.
Kathleen can do it.
Kathleen can do it.
Okay. Santa Kit ukulele. Santa Baby Eartha Kitt ukulele. Let me look at this. Oh God. No, I need a site that gives me the fingerings. Because I don't know the notes. Okay, let me try this website.
Oh, okay. Lenny, go get a shower. Thank you for joining us. We're really glad. Beethoven says goodnight to you and your wife.
Lenny.
These dead eyes. Hope you have a wonderful night, Lenny.
I hope you warm up in your shower. Okay. Oh, this is
Lenny Marie. Wah, ah, ah, ah.
Easy
Just kidding.
version of Santa Baby Ukulele. Sorry, I'm looking up the easy version because I can't with this. It's so hard. Okay, here's an easy version. Let me get into position.
Of course.
Is this song creepy or sexist? Like, should I be singing this or is it good?
I think it's fine.
It's fine? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, she's flirting with Santa, but who amongst us hasn't, you know?
That's true. That is true. All right. Santa, baby, you slip a sable under the tree for me. No, for me.
Yeah.
I'm just okay.
You got this. You got this.
Under the tree for me.
Bye, Izzy.
I've been an awful good girl, Santa baby. Don't hurry down the chimney tonight.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's the end of the year. Some people are filled with cheer. That's not me right now, because fuck y'all, the world is going down. It's the end of the year. Some people filled with cheer. Okay, but that's not me right now, because fuck y'all, 22 sucks. Some people are filled with cheer.
Thank you, Aubrey.
It is the end of the year. Now it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. We love you. Have a wonderful 2022.
See you later.